So there's the illustrations I wanted to give you. So we have three categories in: conflicts resulting from differentnesses, conflicts resulting from sinfulnesses, conflicts resulting from righteousnesses. So each of these categories are unique and they occur for different reasons, circumstances, etc. Therefore, resolving these conflicts are just as unique as the category themselves. Again, I use the illustration. We don't deal with a non-sinful issue or conflict between two people like we would a sinful issue between two people. Now, unfortunately, for the fallen race that has been redeemed, even though they're redeemed, I have many times witnessed people taking a non-sinful issue and making it sin. By the way, without the Scriptures or a wresting of the Scriptures, a twisting of the Scriptures, to make it. Why? Just because they didn't like it? Okay? Or she shouldn't have said that? Or he shouldn't have done that? Well, okay. But it wasn't a sinful issue, huh? No. Well, maybe it wasn't the best thing he could have done, but we're not going to ostracize him because he didn't do it like you did it and so forth. And I give you an illustration. There are some people that can't work with other people. Not because other people can't get the job done, but they wouldn't do it like I'd do it. That's not how I would have done that. Now, I understand there's some things have to be done a certain way. I understand that. Then there's other things that don't have to be done your way. Okay? If you go in our garage, it is loaded. There's no place in it for anything else. But I can tell you where everything in that garage is. Around the wall. You name it, I can tell you exactly where to go. If you were to say, Pastor, could I borrow la da da da? I'd say, yeah, go over in the garage and you'll go down the right-hand side on the wall, blah, blah, blah. About halfway down, you'll find that hanging there. Or third drawer down in the tool or whatever. Just ask. I mean, I can do that. I can do that. Now, the conflict occurs when somebody's been out there who moves things and just tosses them back in the area. And I go out and right away I'm thinking there's something moved out here. Something done. It's not right. It's not right. By the way, that's the only room in the house that Edna lets me do what I want to do. That's my room. So it's like I want. So even the cat, whatever out there, I'm responsible. I'm accountable. And the point being, I'm not going to cause a stink because that hammer wasn't in that sleeve that I had it in, holstered in, when I went back out there to get it. I'm not going in the house and jump on Edna because the hammer is out front. First of all, I don't know that she did it, and secondly, it wouldn't be that it would have been an offense to me. And I'm not going to make it a sinful offense by going in and say, listen, do I bother your kitchen knives? No. Well, then don't bother my hammer. Okay? I'm not going to do silly things. You see, but that's how people have the propensity to do. Make issues out of things that aren't really issues. God help you. You got enough problems without all that. I mean, you got legitimate problems. You do. You got your sinful nature you have to deal with all the time. And to create more, I mean, how foolish can we be? To create more conflicts, to take something that's not sinful and turn it into something. Now, preferably, put the hammer back. There's no mandate to that, but preferably. And she knows that. That's an understanding that we develop through communication. Okay, she understands that, etc. She wants the coffee cups put back in a certain cabinet. Okay. The silverware in a certain sleeve. Okay. That's an understanding. But I've never been fussed at over putting a knife back in the wrong place in the silverware drawer. And I use those simple, silly illustrations because those simple, silly things of differentnesses sometimes cause you to respond in a sinful way, or you use that as an excuse to respond in a sinful way. So we'll talk more about that.